Okay, that's probably way too much, but anything that happens to ooze out, and believe me, there will be. Yeah, that's way too much. Well, I'll be able to turn it off later. As you can see, I've got my wax paper on the cauls right now, so that there's I guess you'd call them cauls. I don't know what else you'd call them. Okay, I have to remember to get that off my workbench. Now I did index this thing here. There's a little mark there. There's a little mark over right in here. You can't see it, but I can sort of see which way it'll go. And what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and put this down at an angle so that the air will get squashed out this way. Okay, that should work. Alright, and the idea of this is so that when I put the other piece on, it's going to evenly press down on this, because it will give a little. So I'll go like so. And I've already pre-adjusted my clamp here, so this should work. Now, people that have a squeaky clean studio workshop, they can't do what I'm doing. I've mentioned this before. And the reason they can't do it is they don't have a ceiling. Okay. That's oozing out pretty good. Okay, I'm going to leave that for at least 24 hours, maybe longer. The reason I did it here on my workbench instead of on my table saw where I like to work is because I'm planning on using the table saw. And I just noticed I got to clean this up right now. Well, my fence is clamped down really good here. I've got a couple of blocks on the far side here that you can't see. And I don't want it to move because I want these boards to be consistent. I don't want one to be even a smidgen wider or narrower than the other. And if there's any kind of a bow in it, well, this one looks pretty good. Well, it's bowed this way, yeah. Anyway, I'd want to have the bow up against the fence. Reason being is, if it goes the other way, when you get halfway through, there's going to be a gap here, and then, well, as you can tell, it's not going to be as thick as it should be, or rather as wide as it should be. So anyway, may as well get going here, give it a try. I may have to stop and change my blade. I'll know right away if this blade is going to handle it okay. So here we go. Time out. Okay, we're back to normal now. When I moved my table saw back, I yanked the hose off of it, so I had to put it back on. You know what they say, if anything can go wrong, it will. well, it's acceptable. Okay, just do that about 10 more times, I guess.